Two things I love to slap in this world. One of them is my MP5. Today, we're going to talk about the MP5. Oh God, I can't get it to stand up now. My name's Sam. I'm here at Georgia Firing Line. I'm the NFA manager here. Today, we're going to talk about my MP5. If you enjoy firearms, if you played any video game involving firearms, if you have watched any movies involving firearms, you will have seen the MP5. This right here is one of all of our favorite firearms on the market, 9mm PCC world. It is a fantastic shooter, roller delayed blowback, zero recoil out of the thing, and shoots amazingly suppressed. We all love suppressors. This is my personal one. I want to go over it with you, kind of show you all the parts that I've got in it. We have plenty of clones here of MP5s as well. All walks of life. You've seen them out there if you've done any of your research. I went for a build after GSG-9, which is the German police, their special forces units. So I picked all my parts solely based on what they use. We're going to start off with the suppressor itself. This is a B&T RQD Compact. If you know anything about B&T, they have a huge relationship with HK. They have done pretty much all of their suppressors and stuff like that, as well as a bunch of parts for all of their firearms as well. So B&T RQD Compact, fantastic suppressor, super light, super quiet, with subs especially, incredible sound. We're gonna load this thing up with some subs now through this B&T can. See what she sounds like. Very quiet. Even with supersonics, this thing sounds really good. Got a very nice tone to it, very hollow sounding. It just sounds great. Next up, we have the ever elusive, very hard to find Knights Armament handguard that you can see right here. It's got all kinds of rails on it, so you can see I've got a flashlight on here. I've got a vertical foregrip, Tango down, of course. The light is a Surefire, helps with all the low light situations, obviously. If you're gonna be using something for like home defense, you obviously wanna make sure that you're shooting the bad guy, not your kids or your dog, right? Flashlights are always very important. Next, I've got EOTech. If you know me, you know I'm an absolute fanatic of EOTech. They are fantastic under night vision. I love holographic sights in general. I also swapped out my trigger group for a Magpul. Magpul actually makes a very, very nice grip down here. Feels very comfortable. It's got all kinds of stippling and stuff on it, just like all of your other Magpul grips do as well. Here towards the butt of the gun, yes, this is SBR'd. It does have a stock on it. This right here is the A3 stock, so I wanted to go with an MP5 A3. This is specifically the A3F. So this was actually designed for the French police, but in modern times, a lot of the Germans and other police forces across the US, all over the globe, are using this stock. It's got a little bit more of a cheek weld. It's not just that one flat piece in the back like you would normally see on an A3 model. Also on here, while looking at the flashlight, you can tell that there's a pressure switch, but where is it going? This right here, so this is a mod button light, and then I have an attachment up here that puts it on this tube. So it gives it a very natural feel when you're grabbing it like this, your thumb rests right on it, right in front of the charging handle. Works very, very well, for all applications, very easy to grab. Honestly, one of the most natural positions to put it in. I actually enjoy where that is better than really any other firearm I've got. I don't know who that's by. I would talk about who that's by, but no idea. One thing most people may not know is this gun is actually almost 60 years old. And still to this day, it is one of the most used weapon platforms in the entire world. Me personally, Call of Duty is what set it for me. Love Call of Duty, huge Call of Duty fan. Got several nukes with this thing back in the Modern Warfare 2 days, and I told myself I have to have one. Of course, I wasn't old enough to own one back then, but I am now, and I've got a very beautiful platform here. This gun being roller delayed blowback, even though it is an old lady, even versus new PCCs, it is still one of the softest shooting firearms out there. Everyone I have gotten to shoot this has gone and bought a clone of their own.
I need it. I need it. Why would you let me do this? You knew I want to buy one. Come on, dog.
Whether it be the HK-SP5, the PTR-9CT, the MKE, the Zenith, which we have had all of those flavors, everyone has bought one. So because this gun is cloned so often and by so many different companies, there are clones out there for every walk of life out there. If you are balling on a budget, you can go with the Zenith, the MKE. If money's no option, you want that HK roll mark, you want to be a G, the SP5 exists. For any of y'all that know me out there, you guys know that I'm very proud of some of the firearms in my collection, and by far this is my favorite to shoot. If you have the chance to shoot an MP5, if you want to shoot mine, come on in, ask me, I'll be happy to let you shoot it. And we may have a little fun one on the rental counter here in just a little bit as well. So keep your eyes on that, but that's news for another time. Again, my name is Sam from Georgia Firing Line. Check us out on Linktree, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all that good stuff, and y'all stay safe out there.